home. But the only thing like home I've ever known until they snatched it from my mama and foreclosed.
What's up, folks? TR.U.E is an acronym, stands for Thought Requires Uncommon Effort. I want to do a little poetry for you. I have two pieces I like to spit. Last night I did a show in San Bernardino, long drive out here. And I did a whole lot of pieces that were on love and relationships, and that's just not what I normally spit, so I kind of got to shake off that energy and get back to my normal. That's all right with you.
Yeah.
This first piece I want to dedicate to the moral outrage and the righteous indignation of the all lives matter response. Dear America, after much deliberation and careful consideration, I have arrived at the following conclusion. Fuck your feelings! I'm tired of smiling, attempting to correct your hateful rebuttal, respectfully deflecting your not quite so subtle ignorance, patiently expounding upon simple ideas to simple minds, teaching critical thinking to brick walls, reaching to save the few last jewels of uncommon sense from spilling through the cracks of a broken intellect. You are my constant reminder that thought requires uncommon effort. Try harder. I don't allow my students to play dumb, so I'll be damned if I let you. And by the way, what do you know of my culture anyway, beyond, say, whatever urban music your grandchildren can trick you into listening to when you have time, Grammy? You have to excuse my tone. I was raised to respect my elders, but no one taught my parents how to honor the ancestors, so I stand here. Rude, crude, weary, open, and fresh out of fucks. Besides, of course, the one I offer your brittle emotions, your delicate sensibilities. I willingly enter into debate, where apparently I bait races, but babies of my race were used to bait gators, and somehow to you that shit is less racist? Backwoods, Florida swamp horrors, brush aside branches, bearing strange fruit, criticize me as I skillfully arrange proof in prose, dangled inches from your nose to expose truth. Expose the sins you defend when you create men of straw. It's true. Black lives have never mattered more, but black lives have never mattered more. Someone convinced you to add a word that no one said, but you decided you heard. Use the fallacy to bolster your lie. I swear you sound insane, mumbling, but all lives matter. At no one in particular. Arguing with the straw man of your own making, but if you only had a brain, you'd understand that you can't win. Instead, you accuse me of refusing to let the healing begin. Like it was ever you who suffered. Fuck your feelings.
Yeah.
This next piece, that was called Fuck Your Feelings. This next piece is probably my favorite. This is when nouns become verbs / be like Mike. As an active young boy, back before back, knees, and joints were of more concern than scoring points, we used to say things like, Jordan with that fadeaway. Or jumping to catch a touchdown pass over the head of my defender, I. Randy Moss, the highest man, then, of course, Heisman. We followed examples of the physically gifted who seemingly ascended to a higher plane of existence, a realm above. We believed what we'd seen on TV and thought we could be like Mike. I turned my attention to music. I still remember when I found that this dissonant chord vibrating upon the fibers of my soul would resolve when allowed to resonate through wooded winds. So I played. No pain too heavy for Coltrane. Rollins and Parker entirely illuminated the darker corners of my entirety. And on any given day, you might find me spinning in a random mirror trying to remember the time. I believed what I'd seen on TV and thought I could be like Mike. See, when nouns become verbs, when names come to mean action, they can reflect the time and redefine the nature of our very being. And when that persona becomes more prevalent and less relevant words subside in defeat, I can't help but wonder, how long until our names become verbs for dying in the street? When will the world understand it? Rather than accept the fate we've been handed, that justice isn't black and white, but shades of Freddie Gray who got Sandy blanded. I say her name in honor, but it bothers me that yet another man of sandy complexion will escalate a simple situation, simply because the bold, brilliant, vibrant, vivid spirit of my people can never be so bland as to suit a simple taste. Never enough kind words to sand down the rough edges of a gruff exterior. Sandy Bland, a beautiful queen, may she forever rest, but her life was the antithesis of the picture her very name suggests. And yet, another family told, don't Freddie in a better place. But no conversation can explain it away, and no compensation can return Freddie Gray from the ether, or John Crawford either. Only 22, not even holding the 22, but only the big homie knows how much he's grown in those 22, so who knows what the next 2 decades might have decided, the children for whom he might have provided, the cases over which he might have presided. Justice John Crawford. We march for progress, hoping for leaps and bounds, only to watch Justice John crawl forward, mortally wounded. So we, broken verbs, traverse stages with spoken words for all ages, huddled masses yearning to breathe free. We choke out lies, strangle hate, speak truth to power, Eric Garner support, so that one day, when we decide to stop playing 12 years a slave, we can Tamir rise up as one people unified, abandon the insanity and fight for a place in humanity. Hands up, demand that this beautiful hue, this skin Michael Brown by the sun, be as respected as the celestial body we reflected from day one. But until then, we will continue to share these words and hope that our little nouns will never become verbs, who believe what they see on TV and grow up to be like